Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and high recommended model. Yes, you heard that correct. This is highly anticipated and high recommended. It's so high anticipated and high recommended you can't even find it nowhere now. Your only chance of getting this model now is on eBay. Today you're going to be reviewing a JC Wings Air India Boeing 747-400 in a 1/200 scale model that I purchased from Troy's Toys based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.troystoysinc.com. But before I get into the details of the model, allow me to share you some history of Air India, if you would please. Air India was founded on October 15, 1932 as Tata Airlines by the late Indian aviator and business tycoon J.R.D. Tata, who was born in 1904 and died in 1993, and commenced operations shortly thereafter World War II on July 29, 1946, under the new name which is known today as Air India. Air India is the national flag carrier airline for the country of India and the third largest airline in India in terms of passengers carried after Indigo and Jet Airways respectively. The headquarters of Air India is located at the Indian Airlines House, which is located in Delhi, India, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located on the grounds of Indira Gandhi International Airport, which is located approximately 10 miles southwest of the New Delhi City Center District in the New Delhi, India suburb of Palam. Air India also has a secondary hub, which is located at Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, that's located in the Mumbai, India suburb of Maharashtra. And Air India's focus cities are Chennai International Airport, located in Chennai, India; Kipigoda International Airport, located in Divan Hali, India; Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport, located in Kolkata, India; and Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, located in Hyderabad, India. As of April 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, Air India flies to 90 destinations in 27 countries across Asia, Oceania, Europe, and North America, with the operating fleet of 112 aircraft, which consists of 22 Airbus A319s, 24 Airbus A320s, 3 Airbus A320neos, 20 Airbus A321s, 4 Boeing 747-400s, 3 Boeing 777-200LRs, 12 Boeing 777-300ERs, and 23 Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. And in addition to the 112 aircraft that currently operates in Air India's fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 25 aircraft, which includes 11 Airbus A320neos, 3 Boeing 777-300ERs, 4 Boeing 787-8 Dreamliners, and 7 Boeing 787-9 Stretch Dreamliners. And also, as of April 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, Air India currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, and the Boeing customer code for Air India is 37. Alright folks, this is the front of the box you see here. You see the Air India logo right there in the background, as well as written in Hindu and Air India written in English. I'll get into the details of that momentarily. There's the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, and then there's the model scale information right there on the front of the box. Alright, this is the back of the box here. Nothing much back there except the Boeing license decal you see there on the left side, all the warnings right there below it, as well as the JC Wings logo and their Facebook information there. You can go to their Facebook page and get information about present releases as well as future releases that they're getting ready to release down the pike. Okay. Alright, now you're looking at the top of the box. You see the aircraft type right here at the top of the box on the left hand side, the model information, the Air India logo, as well as Air India inscripted in English, as well as Hindu right there as well. Alright, and this is the bottom of the box. You see here the same information you saw at the top of the box. Okay. Alright, and this is the model stand that came with the model, which you see here. You see a little black pattern right there, folks. That prevents the model from being damaged or scratched when you put it on the stand here. That's something they've been doing since 2013, which is a smart move on JC Wings and Gemini's part right there. And then you see the plaque here. This is something also JC Wings started doing in 2013. It makes the model even more appealing and valuable. Okay, you see the Air India title right there, the aircraft type right there, and the scale model information on this custom plaque here. Okay, and the model stand is very sturdy, to say the least. Okay, now this little plastic bag you see here with all this stuff in here, these are the gear replacements featuring 2 little toothpicks you see there. I will go into detail for the purpose of these gear replacements later on in the model review. Stay tuned for that part. Okay. Okay, with all that information out of the way about the history of Air India, all the details here on this box here, from front to back, from left to right, top to bottom, including the model stand and the gear replacements. With no further ado, folks, here is the model. There it is, folks, the JC Wings Air India Boeing 747-400 and 1/200 scale model in their current livery. Allow me to get down to the nitty-gritty and share you some information about this livery you see displayed here on this aircraft and how it came about. This is Air India's current livery scheme, in which Air India refreshed its livery scheme on May 15, 2007. Then eventually unveiled their new livery scheme to the general public for the first time 1 week later on May 22, 2007. Air India's livery scheme is actually painted in white and red with the famous red palace style carved Rajasthani Arches that's actually painted around the edges of the windows, with the underbelly that was painted in red, as well as the airline's name that was also painted in red as well. The airline's name, Air India, is actually written in Hindu on the port side you see here of the aircraft, and written in English that's displayed on the port side of the tail, where you see displayed here. Whereas the airline's name, Air India, is actually written in English on the starboard side of the aircraft and written in Hindu that's displayed on the starboard side of the tail. I'll show you that in a minute. Air India's livery scheme also consists of a flying swan with the wheel of a konark placed inside the flying swan as the airline's logo. The flying swan was morphed from the Century Air logo, and the chakra was derived from Indian Airlines' erstwhile logo after the government of India announced in May 2007 that Indian Airlines would merge with Air India, as the airline officially merged with Air India on February 27, 2011. So, with that said, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let me show you all the details on this aircraft model, shall we? Let's roll. Okay, we on the port side of the aircraft. You see here the left side where you see the nose gears, struts, the realistic, look kind of realistic. The nose gear lights right here. I'll show you a better visual view later on in the review. There's the nose gear door with the partial registration number on the gear door, EVA. There's the static ports and the pedal tubes right there. There's the nose cone. There's the windshield wipers and the cockpit windows. I'll show you a better visual view of those in the model review as well. There's the pilot escape hatch door right there. And then the Indian flag you see there, right there by the cockpit window, that is the Indian flag. And this flag represents the country where Air India currently operates from as the national flag carrier for the country of India. And then right under the Indian flag is right here. This is in Hindu. This is written in Hindu, folks. Is Agra. That's in Hindu. I'll show you on the English side, on the starboard side later. If you don't know what Agra is a city that lies on the banks of the Yamuna River in the northern state of Uttar Pradesh, India. This city is located approximately 235 miles west of the state capital of Lucknow and 128 miles south of the national capital of New Delhi. And one of India's most famous tourist attractions, the Taj Mahal, is located in this historic Indian city. Okay. Then there's the Star Alliance decal right here by the Indian flag and the name of the aircraft, Agra. This is the Star Alliance decal. And Air India became the 27th airline to join the Star Alliance on July 11, 2014, which consists of 27 airlines from 5 inhabited continents. And this alliance includes Air Canada, Lufthansa, SAS Scandinavian Airlines System, Thai Airways International, and United Airlines as the 5 founding members. Okay. Then you see all the little strips right here, little cheat lines right here is orange and red, you see there, okay? And then you get right here the IATA decal. I'm gonna bring it up a little closer, folks. All right, now I brought it up a little bit. The IATA decal right here underneath the windows, below the orange and red cheat line right there. And the IATA stands for the International Air Transport Association, which was formed on April 19th, 1945 in Havana, Cuba. The International Air Transport Association, the IATA, is a trade association of the world's airlines in which Air India is a member of, which consists of 268 airlines, primary major air carriers from around the world, whose headquarters is located in Montreal, Canada, with this executive office is located in Geneva, Switzerland. Okay, now you got an idea what that logo is right there, folks. Okay, and right here, folks, above the upper deck and the lower deck, that is Air India written in Hindu there, folks. All right, now you got a great visual view of the inboard landing lights right here on the edge of the wings. Very detailed there as well, very impressive. All right, we're still on the port side where you got a nice view of these engines here painted in the Air India logo. I'll get into detail about the logo in a moment. But these engines you're looking at, folks, these are the Pratt & Whitney PW4056 engines that are used on this particular Air India Boeing 747-400 aircraft. You'll also see very detailed here. All right, very detailed there, as well as here as well. Okay, I'm gonna turn this model around, let you see the turbo fan blades, and the turbo fan blades do spin on this model, folks. All right, now you're looking at the engines on the port side. No engine strikes, but the turbo fan blades do spin, as I mentioned earlier, there, as well as this one as well. Okay, perfect. And you got a great inboard view of the inboard landing lights. Sorry about that. You got a better inboard you got a better view of the inboard landing lights. Okay, sorry about that, folks. All right, see there, as well as the bogie gears here on the port side, as well as the center bogie gear there as well. Okay, now you're looking at the engines on the starboard side, and the turbo fan blades spin there as well. Okay, same over here. And looking at the inboard landing lights here on this side of the aircraft, the starboard side right here, as well as the bogie gears here on the starboard side as well. Okay, all right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft where you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, as I mentioned earlier, the windshield wipers, the nose cone. So the nose gears right here, featuring the nose gear lights right here, and the gear struts right there, featuring the nose gear doors right there as well. So with that said, I'm gonna take it back to the port side because there's more information to share with you over there. All right, let's go. All right, now you're looking at the winglets here on the port side. A little scratch there though, but it ain't no big deal. All right, stuff happens, you know. But anyway, here's the red navigation light right there, along with the winglet there. If you didn't know, these wings are like 6 feet tall, folks. Okay, if you've seen one up close, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, now you're looking at the bogie gears here. You got a better visual view of the bogie gears here on the port side, the struts, the bogie gear doors there, as well as the center bogie gear here on the port side there as well. Okay. All right, we're at the back of the aircraft where you see the Boeing 747-400 decal right here by the fourth door right here, the fourth L4 door right there. Air India at one time registered and operated as many as 14 of these iconic jetliners in their fleet, thereby receiving their very first Boeing 747-400 aircraft, which bears the registration ship number VT-ESM on August 4th, 1993, and received their 14th and final Boeing 747-400 aircraft, which bears the registration ship number VT-AIS on September 22nd, 2007. And now, as of April 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, there are only 4 Boeing 747-400s that remains operating in Air India's fleet today. All right, we at the back of the aircraft, still on port side, with the registration ship number right underneath the orange and red cheat line right here. Registration ship number VT-EVA. Registration ship number VT-EVA. This is Air India's 5th Boeing 747-400 aircraft to enter their fleet, and the first test flight on this aircraft took place on September 21st, 1996, and was delivered to Air India on October 31st, 1996. This aircraft is this is one of the 4 aircraft that's still operating in their fleet today, okay? Alright, we're at the back of the tail here, back of the aircraft here, with the tail here featuring the Air India inscripted in English on this side. See the Air India logo here on the tail as well as on the engines. There, okay. Air India's logo resembles that of a flying swan with the Ashaka chakra inside the flying swan, which is actually a symbol of a spinning wheel, as the chakra symbol can also be seen on the country's national flag that I showed you earlier, okay? I'm going to show you that right again, okay? Okay, if you look real closely, you see the chakra right here in the middle of the flag, the orange and green right there, that's chakra right there. That's what the Air India logo resembles that as well, okay? Now with the back of the aircraft, now you see the APU exhaust hole right here, and there's a hole there, folks, right there. And then there's the strobe light right underneath the APU exhaust hole. And if you don't know what APU stands for, it stands for Auxiliary Power Unit. That's what this hole is called here, folks, okay? Alright, now you're looking at the Air India Boeing 747-400 from the rear view angle. Alright, now we're on the starboard side of the aircraft, where you see the nose gears right here, the gear struts, the nose gear doors, the partial registration ship number on there, the torpedo tubes, the static ports, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the name of the aircraft, Agra, that was the name of the city in India, the Indian flag, the Star Alliance decal, the front cargo container door, the IATA decal, and Air India right here inscripted in English on the starboard side, as well as the inboard landing lights here on this side as well. Alright, now you're looking at the Pratt & Whitney PW4056 engines here on the starboard side with the Air India logo, as I mentioned earlier, right here, very detailed there. And you're looking at the winglet here on the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light right there as well. Alright, now you're looking at the bogie gears here on the starboard side right here, as well as the center bogie gears here as well, okay? Alright, we got back at the aircraft on the starboard side, where you see the Boeing 747-400 decal, the rear cargo container door, the AFT boat bin door, the registration ship number, and the Air India logo displayed here on the tail, and Air India written in Hindu on this side as well, okay? Okay, before I show you the bird's eye aerial view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in detail, here's one feature, which is the rolling gears, which rolls pretty good. Okay, it rolls pretty good, not bad, no problems there. And it even tilts as well, okay? Even the nose gear, the front nose gear swivels as well. Show you that right there. Swivel that, see? Okay, so with that said, allow me to show you the bird's eye view of this aircraft now, okay? Let's roll. Okay, we're going to start the bird's eye view, the aerial view of this aircraft. We see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the Indian flag on both sides, the power escape hatch door, the name of the aircraft here in Hindu, as well as the name of the aircraft here in English, Agra, the Star Alliance decal on both sides, the anti-collision beacon light here, high definition antenna here on this distinctive hump. Then we come right down here, the ADF antennas here in 3D, the Wi-Fi box right there, another antenna, the tail, and then you see the little dots you see here, as well as on this side, the horizontal stabilizers. Those are the illuminators that light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime, okay? Now let's check out the wings. Okay, no wing walkway, but you see the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. There's the engines right there, the Pratt & Whitney engines right there. See the registration ship number, as well as the fuel dump valve and the winglet here as well. Same over here, folks. Flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. The engines right there, Pratt & Whitney engines over this side. fuel dump valve, and the winglet over here as well. Alright, now you're looking at the belly view of this aircraft model. You see the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, the open nose gear door featuring the nose gear, how it's painted in red here, the antennas here, the anti-collision beacon light, the hole where the stand goes in at. There's the center bogie gears here, tilt, okay. There's the 2 more antennas there, pressure relief valves there, high antennas there, and the APU housing right there, as well as the horizontal stabilizers there. Let's check the gears here on this side here. Cool, alright. There's the engines right there, featuring the registration ship number, fuel dump valve, and the winglet there. Same over here, folks. Okay, a little challenge there, but it's all good though. There's the engines there, very detailed there. Fuel dump valve and the winglet there as well. Okay, since I showed you the bird's eye area view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in its entirety and detail, now I'm going to put it on that stand that I showed you earlier. So with no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Okay, finally got this model on the stand with no hesitation, no issue there. You're looking at this model from the port side where you see Air India in Hindu right here. Everything's in Hindu right here except the back of the tail here is Air India written in English there, okay? Now you're looking at the front angle of this aircraft, how the wings are flexing a little bit with all the gears intact, you see there. Alright. Now you're looking at this aircraft from the starboard side, how you see Air India scripted in English here, as well as Air India scripted in Hindu here with this nice looking livery. And finally, you're looking at this model from the tail cam angle. Awesome. Okay, before I take this model to stand, I got in this position for a reason, and the reason is the gear replacement. So I'm going to take the gears off here, starting with the front nose gear right here, and they are magnetic as well. Here. Alright. Okay, I'm going to try this out, okay. Alright. Magnetic there as well. Now I'm going to take this model here for a magnetic there as well. There. Okay, I had to take that off to get the center bogie gears off there, but I got them off. Okay, so with that said, since I got the gears off the man, I'm gonna let you see this model at a different angle without the gears on there. Okay, here it is. Okay, I finally got the gears off there. Now you see it at a different angle. You're looking at the model displaying it in without gears and in flight mode. Now you got one or two options from this point on. Option number one is you want to display it like that. That's fine. You can choose to do that. But these gear replacements, that's the purpose of these gear replacements, is to substitute the gears while you display your model in flight mode. Or you can go to option B like I do, just keep it with the gears down, keep the gears on there, and it looks even more appealing and impressive. Either way, it's still an impressive model, okay? So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and put these gears back on here, take this model to stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review, okay? Now the seating configuration, folks. The Air India Boeing 747-400 aircraft seats 423 passengers in a 3-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, folks, from rows 1 to 3, which is on the main deck. That'll be from here to here. You have 12 first-class flatbed seats, and rows 10 to 18, which is the upper deck, which is all this from rows 10 to 18 here to here. You have 26 business class angle flatbed seats, and rows 31 to 84, which is the main deck, which is from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 385 standard economy class seats, which brings to a total of 423 seats. And finally, Air India currently employs their Boeing 747-400s on routes from New Delhi to Mumbai, and from Mumbai to New Delhi, Hyderabad, Jeddah via Hyderabad. Well, folks, this concludes this model review. All you Indian subscribers, I hope I pronounced everything correctly to the best of my knowledge. I'm not trying to offend anybody. You know, my English ain't that great on that. But I want to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model. The only outside chance of getting this model now is on eBay, because this model is almost impossible to find right now. I'm just hoping they'll do the 777-300 ER and the 777-200 LR and the 7878 as well as the 7879. I'll be getting all those if they decide to do all those, okay? So with that said, take care, God bless, stay tuned. There's more model content coming.